Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Life as a Magic Mom. Good morning, Taylor. I hope you guys are all having a good Tuesday, and we're going to get a little bit of a reading on what today is going to be like for everyone. We are still going through the pre-retrograde portal of Venus, so we are still shedding all our layers before we descend into the underworld for the winter. So keep that in mind, that you're going to have some weird triggers and things come up, and just write those out, okay? Also, Jupiter's trip through Scorpio is going to be ending sometime this month, and then it will be going into I don't remember if it goes retrograde and then goes again or not. I'm going to have to look that up a little bit, but it's going to depend on where Jupiter is in your chart too, whether you're really affected by this or not. So make sure that you're definitely doing a lot of self-care, okay? I mean, that's pretty important anyways. I think a lot of us don't take very good care of ourselves through the summertime, and because we're always go, 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 and then in the winter we more have a tendency to sort of slow down a little bit and kind of get a handle on what our things have been doing. So our card for today's start is going to be the Cauldron. And this is the alchemy rune, or the rune of being balanced. This is it's like the Libra Temperance card in the tarot. It's about discipline, disciplining your mind to master your thoughts too as well. So let's see where that goes today, okay? Let's do a few from our Universe Has Your Back. That is by Gabrielle Bernstein. That's what message for today, please. One. Okay, this one right here. Holy crap, okay. I choose to learn through love. My other favorite card popped out, and again, let's give it everyone. It was probably the one underneath that I was probably supposed to grab too. Up here, right here. Ooh, okay. This is a good, I like this card. It says, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. So those kind of go together, right? So looks like we are still kind of looking at our, you all right, Stella? She just threw herself on the ground. The goodness are so weird. We forget a lot of times as we're trying to get closer to whatever our spiritual center is, that if we just come back to the state of love, we'll be there. And I think a lot of times we're trying to overcomplicate that too. So just try to keep your vibration in a love state, no matter what life throws at you, okay? Because we pulled the positive thinking card today, okay? So in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy, seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So we definitely are mastering our thought patterns today and trying to keep them on a more positive bent. Because we now realize that we are manifesting our lives every second. So even that 5 seconds that you got stuck in that slump could have manifested something for you that you may not have wanted. Let's get the Wild Unknown. I think. And then we're going to use the Deviant Moon as well. Message for today, please, for the collective. Okay, that's a good one. And this one. Okay, no, this one. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords card. So this tells me that we are still carrying some super heavy baggage. This card's pretty gruesome in its vividness and detail. This is us carrying all of our hurts and stuff with us when we should have just let the swords fall out and left them where they were. There's no need for us to carry other people's pain and judgments with us. So make sure that you are starting to pull those out now and give them back where they belong. Good morning, Adrian. Okay, get one more. Okay, so we have the Judgment. The Judgment card says that you have finally stopped judging yourself. You are ready to level up. Okay, this is the 20 card. This is right before the World card in the tarot. So this is about us attaining this doubled vibration of the 10 card. It's kind of like releasing the doves at a wedding, I guess. It's letting all of your things that you think you want and need out into the universe and seeing what comes back to you. So it's the ultimate release of all things. It's kind of, I guess, letting go and letting God, I get, and for lack of a better phrase. Let's see what the Deviant Moon has to say today, huh? This is Taylor's favorite deck too, so I always have to use it. Yeah, so we had the Five of Swords pop out with the King of Wands. And I'm dropping cards. So the King of Wands is about our stability and being able to make good choices in a logical manner. The Five of Swords is feeling like we sort of got ripped off. So I think we're kind of leaving that behind now. We have the Knight of Cups card and the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords in the Deviant Moon, while not as awesome looking a card as the one from the Wild Unknown with the lamb with the little light in its forehead, this does indeed show that you have been planted in the ground and you're just waiting for the little tendrils of your insights to reach the surface. So as we're going into this new cycle, we're going from the full moon into the new moon period this time. I really want you guys to get really concrete about what it is that you want and try to stay as positive about this as you can. Don't poo-poo your own party because you'll break the manifestation link if you do. Make sure that you're only asking for things that you know are going to be coming to you. Because if you ask for something in a half-ass way, you're going to get a half-ass answer and response. And chances are you're probably going to sort of get what you want, but it's mostly going to be not what you want. So today really is going to be about our personal mastery. And I really want you guys to remember that you are a spirit having a human experience and not the other way around, okay? So Everything you need to know you already do. You just need to remember. So spend a little bit of time really getting clear about what it is that you want from your life right now. Not what you think you're going to want in 10 years, but what you want right this second. When we cloud our thinking with time, it has a tendency to slow things down too as well, because remember, time is relative, and the universe has no use for it. So it's only a medium of travel. And our thoughts provide the speed of that travel. So if you know you always have everything that you need, chances are you always have everything that you need. And if you're thinking that you never get anything you want and you're always going to be living paycheck to paycheck and life is never going to get any better, then life isn't going to get any better, because you have to also be willing to put in those action steps to make that happen. And that's where the Knight of Cups card comes in. It's about us swallowing our emotions and giving that cup to the King of Wands so that they can say, yes, this is probably a good decision for you. So make sure you're going over everything, not only with your ego mind, but also with your sacred heart center as well, because that's really going to give you the indication of whether or not you're going on the right path or not, is your feelings. That's what they're used for. They're a barometer to let you know whether or not you're still on your right path. So I think that's going to be it for today, you guys. It's a little slower today. It's a little less crazy than Mondays, and the full moon energy seems to finally have let us all go. So I hope you guys all managed to get through what you needed to get through, and you're all feeling a lot better today. I know I am. So remember, for me and Life is a Magic Mom, we love, support, and appreciate everything you do. We thank you so much for coming back again today to support what we do. And I'll see you guys at 5 p.m. tonight when we continue our Conversations with God series by Neil Donald Walsh. Thank you, Adrian, for showing up. I love you, Taylor. I'll see you later. And bye, you guys. Remember, because you're blessed, be a blessing. And remember to love yourselves, because I love you. Bye now.